journey through my malevolent dream house. If we go now, I can show you before the hellions creep out. There's mythology statues lined up on the sides of the gravel path. Please don't stare into the Egyptian one with the jackal mask. I have a sacred text library containing various pictures pinned to the shelves of holy books and nefarious scriptures. The hollow and cold Templar armor stand as a sword raised to swing, with a Bible at his feet written in the blood of rapist priests. Witchcraft books and dark art grimoires in organized sections. Knowledge on top of knowledge next to the sordid mind hexes. The walled cross can't wash my flesh soaked in Christless sin, as I flip through Codex Gigas on a stand surfaces stretched over lion skin. Hidden lever next to the voidic manuscript pulled, make an opening to my malicious altar facing a Shiva statue rotating hopelessly. Gothic chandeliers and dripping wax candles. Victorian rugs under statues of goblins gripping axe handles. One of the neighboring rooms is a physics and chemistry lab. Please ignore the cryo chambers, that's where I keep my enemies at. Jars of animal organs and marinating fetuses under dangling shrunken tribal heads staring blanket sheets and prints. Makeshift solar systems next to human bone wind chimes. The window shines in the pull tide skeleton soulless eyes. Ancient brewing books not far from the wish cauldron, adjacent to the dissection table withholding a skinned ostrich. Tesla towers and canisters that won't make Jupiter store red. I have a plaque of the horns from Lucifer's forehead over nuclear warhead. Downstairs lies a guillotine and the blueprints to make one. Electric chair and a brazen bull that moves when it flames up. Paintings for the mentally ill, morbid, disturbing portraits pinned with an iron maiden close to the Judas chair and torture whips. Watch your step, the only light down here is this giant plasma ball. I usually stare at this glowing orb whenever I write my raps and all. Where I study the connections of angels from the Old Testament with protons and electrons. These very tables are my soul left my skin. Come with me through this tunnel, it's just beyond this iron door. You will see my radioactive mutant monster, follow me, I implore. Three-headed dog stable with esoteric quantum particles between the stitches on the neck. Cerberus guards a doctor's arsenal. Nautilus fossils and blood-stained geography maps where paleontology throttles the spinning globe lodged between clasps. A door to the left leads to a personal armory. Blowtorch burn, spark a giant meta life. So far only the torso works, but don't go that way. There's diode logic, carbon, and the microscopic arson. You'll burn up, so this way's the psychotropic garden. It's in a ghastly grass field where the tree's xylem grows dark. The aura of the enclosure's identical to an asylum courtyard. And don't worry, these staked men will hurt you, they're only scarecrows. But if you lean up against them, you might just get your hair pulled. They've been keeping demonic spirits at bay with hell's creatures ever since I tried a Ouija board on acid and angered 12 legions. Sometimes I feed us all like pit of arms to make sure the LSD is working. And if you take this deterrent plant, you can see it squirming. There's so many drugs that call it the greenhouse where children fly away. And look at all these psilocybin trays, I built them by the way. I even got DMT that'll make you feel like your brain's in a mulcher. But not that box, that's the grenades that I stole from Iranian soldiers. Vibrational forces astounding, my compliments to God as scrolls chatter from the echoes of my monastery gone. Take this, you'll feel like a 3,000-year-old bug, immortal in amber. I often trip out here whenever things feel warbled and backwards, watching the ominous clouds forming in Norrøn's horrible patterns. Guess I forgot to disconnect the prototype of my portal to Saturn.